What's up, Peach County Schools? Today we're talking about mystery pixel art. This is an introductory video, so I'm basically just going to introduce this to you. And the way it'll work is there are resources all over the place. You can probably find some of this stuff on Teachers Pay Teachers. The second video is actually going to get a lot more detailed if it's something you want to undertake yourself. I'll tell you this, it is a challenge. Um, but if you teach biology, I already have one ready for you. So I'll be happy to send that to you. Um, and I'll be happy to kind of get you started if you decide after the second video to get to get started on your own. There is a lot of work to this, but it is very cool. Now, this is just like anything else. It's a tool. It's one tool that you can use. I actually set this one up last year after a conference I learned this at, and this would be something I would use right before the EOC. Those days leading up to it, or Georgia milestones, in elementary school and middle school. But the kids would eat this up, I think. So let's just talk real quick about what happens. I'm going to come through here and I'm going to start answering these questions. And the good thing about this is not only does it give the kids a surprise, but you'll notice that it also gives them feedback. So it's going to give correct answers, incorrect answers, the number of those. It's going to give me a score at the end. So if this is something you need for a last minute grade, um, you can do that. You can also use it as a formative assessment, maybe not grade it, and just provide feedback. So let's go ahead and get started. So here, let's just say it says the most specific level of the traditional classification system. Maybe I don't know this answer. Maybe I put DNA. Check out what happens. It's set where if I get a question wrong, it's going to be red. Um, Pretty neat. So that's automatic feedback for the kids. But let's say I remember it and I say, oh, this is species. Well, it turns green. And you'll notice over here that when it turned green, it uh, started changing my pixels. So what eventually is going to happen if I get all these questions correct and I've got all green is a picture will reveal itself to the right. So pretty cool. What I'm going to do is I'm going to speed up the video or cut it out, and I'm going to go through and answer all this stuff, and I'm going to answer it correctly. I may answer one wrong just so you can see it, but I just want you to kind of reveal the picture, and then that'll be your introduction. So hopefully you think that's pretty neat. So I'll be right back. Let me fill these in, and we'll take a look at what is revealed. After answering all the questions, I ended up getting one wrong. And what you do is you notice that one is red. Um, so it gives the kids feedback. They automatically know if it's green, it's correct. If it's red, it's something I need to change. I did notice that there's a calculation mistake, and I'll show you what I mean by that in just a second. But check out the picture. Um, it's almost full, but I do still notice some tan colored cells. And that's, again, feedback for the kids. And it's basically self teaching. So you don't have to do much as a teacher except set these up or find one of these and make sure you check the information in it. But yeah, I would love this in my classroom. And again, it's a quick thing. This is not something you would do for an entire class period, but pretty neat. So if we come in here and fix this, this is going to be decomposers. There we go. So now we have the full picture. It's a dog with antlers, kind of appropriate for this time of year. You'll notice that my calculation up here is incorrect, but what should happen, and I'll go through and figure out why this didn't happen. That should be that, and now it's self-grading. So this is mystery pixel art. What I'm going to do is follow up with a video that is more specific. Some people may want to now go and, this was the introduction. Now you may want to go find some of this for use in your classroom. Also going to show you how to make these. And there are a lot of moving parts. I'm just going to be honest with you. And especially to get this picture like you see, there are a lot of moving parts. But still cool. If you figure this out, you can have a resource for life. that is the introductory video for mystery pixel art. Be sure to watch the second video because I'm going to show you something else you can do with this stuff that's pretty basic, and I think your kids will enjoy. If I don't see you, have a happy holiday season, and we'll see you in January.